What's up, y'all? It's Kaz with Midnight Lights Gaming, and I'm bringing you my next installment of the Li Ming Hui tutorial, the hardest arena in the game, in my opinion, at least in terms of getting triple gold stamps. And the good news about this tutorial is that Sean is the easiest of the 5 bosses, in my opinion. The bad news is it's still pretty damn hard. It's on master difficulty. You do have all shrine bonuses, as you can see. The other thing I just want to add, of course, as always, please like and subscribe if this video or any of my Sifu content does anything for you. It's how I get to build this community with you. It's also how we get to give more money to charity. So essentially, the more clicks I get, the more views I get, the more subs I get, the more money Google gives me, which is a tiny amount. That said, I've had to jump through a million hoops. I'm going to get my first check sometime this month, is my understanding, or my first deposit, and we get to choose our first charity. I really can't wait. With that in mind, let's go ahead and get started with a couple just basics around Sean. His combos are more predictable than the others, and there's time enough in between each strike of a combo for you to be able to parry quite easily or avoid. The place people get stuck with Sean, particularly in master difficulty, is he's using that staff to sweep pretty often. And so the big tip here is to just sit on the sweep, and for the others, you're just holding L1 trying to pick up the combo. Again, this is like for the average Sifu if you haven't like spent a million hours studying Sean, which is worth it in my opinion. But if you haven't, you can just hold L1 and sit on that sweep, and if you see it, you're gonna press up on your joystick, and that will get a perfect avoid. It'll open up a vulnerability window, and then that's where we get into, you know, my sort of go-to method for taking shot, you know, doing as much damage and structure damage to Sean, where basically you're just going to see me strike him in a vulnerability window. Square, triangle, doesn't really matter to me, and then I'm going to throw him into the wall, and then once he's in the wall, I'm going to palm strike him to throw him back up against the wall. Then I'm going to make a little space or kind of just hold L1 and get back to the defensive. Remember, with bosses, particularly in master difficulty, particularly with bosses, you're kind of on the defense. You're identifying combos, figuring it out, opening up the avoid windows, and then punishing him. So let's start off with this video by looking a little bit at Sean's combos. So that sweep is what I'm sitting on. I'm just holding L1. Oops. I'm just holding L1 now, and I'm waiting for that sweep to come, and if it doesn't, I'm just trying to like avoid or parry where I can. I know that combo, I'm going to call that the helicopter, which you'll see. And then he kind of has, so that's the one I'm sitting on. And he's showing it me again. And that's why I'm sitting on it so much, is because he shows it so often. So in between his combos, so that's his other 3-strike combo that's not the helicopter, that you can just hold L1 for. And when he does that last horizontal strike, you actually can just avoid. Now sometimes though, as you can see, he'll do that, or he'll do the sweep on that 3-strike combo. The good thing about the helicopter is it's always 3, and he never adds in a sweep. It always looks like that. But for his other combo, 1, 2, 3, it can be a sweep, or it can be a high, that strike, that sort of down to up one. So on that one he did the sweep, you can see. On that one he did the sweep. 1, nope. Helicopter, we're just avoiding 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we'll spend another second with his combos, but hopefully you're getting the point. 2, 3. So it's either that down to up, or it's sitting on the sweep, and if either one, if you avoid right, you're going to get a vulnerability window. So of course he also has his like shoulder slide into you. to start a combo, he'll either start his combo with the sweep, the shoulder slide, the poke, or he'll just go into the 3. So that's why I'm saying just sit here with L1 on, sit on that sweep, and otherwise just try and pick up the combo. Alright, let's get into the offensive part of this now. So I'm going to strike him, throw him against the wall. Oh, let me try again. 1, 2, sweep. I'm going to strike him, throw him against the wall, but I need to get a little closer to the wall. Strike him, throw him against the wall, palm strike. That's it. That's really it. That's my go-to. Hit him, throw him against the wall, palm strike. So you get kind of 2 strikes for 1 each time you throw him into the wall. 1, 2, 3. Helicopter. You always know when the helicopter comes, it's always the 3. 1, 2. He did the down to up one. That means we just sort of do our normal avoid, not our sweep avoid where we hit up on the joystick while holding L1 for PS5. So again, I'm just sitting on that. It's either down to up or it's the... Alright, let's take a break. So let's talk phase 2. I know that's a little scattered. Again, like, I'm trying to do these live because it saves me a million hours in the editing room, and I think my sense of folks watching Sifu videos is y'all are kind of studying this and mostly watching start to end, which is beautiful and wonderful. And yeah, we're crushing it. All right, round 2. So here's what I'm going to say. It's just a little faster, and he sweeps more, which is kind of good news because if we're sitting on the sweep and he's sweeping more, it's kind of nice. I'm going to try and show his combos and how they're a little bit different. And then we'll do the same thing. I'll kind of show you the defensive side of things and then the offensive side of things. So you see that there's nothing different about that except that that big strike came at the end. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So if you see him move back like that, you know he's coming with a helicopter. 1, 2. I missed that. 1, 2. See how he moves back like that? That's how you know the helicopter's coming, which is beautiful because the helicopter is very predictable. So again, just sitting on sweep. 1, 2. See, I can never get the avoid on that, but he always goes back. He'll bounce back and he'll do the helicopter, and we love the helicopter. The thing is, with his combos now in the second phase, you can't just hold L1. You've got to do some avoiding or parrying. So just sitting on that. 1, 2, sweep, sitting on that. Started sweep, I didn't catch it. So now he's gonna helicopter. And you got that. I mean, you got that. It's very much the same. The problem is that if you mess up and let him complete his combo, or you just block, you don't avoid, and you don't avoid and you don't parry, he's gonna punish you. He'll break your structure like right in half. I can never get the timing of that, so I just hold L1 for it. Because I know I'm gonna be able, he won't break my structure because I'm gonna see the helicopter and I'm gonna avoid. So back to the offense, right? We're just throwing him against the walls. I also find if we're kind of up against the wall and I'm just holding L1, he loves to do his sweep. So that was his combo that we know. He backs up, and then he uses the helicopter. Y'all are getting it. Sitting on that sweep. So let's talk about the sweep for a second, because like I said, it's the most annoying part. For the sweep, just go into the practice arena on master difficulty and face Sean, and do it for a little, like, honestly, 10 minutes of just waiting for the sweep. Like, it comes fast, but in Sifu world, it's actually like a pretty slow wind-up. You just need to train your eyes. 1, 2, and then he's either going to sweep or do the down to up, and then if he does the down to up, he's going to scoop back for the helicopter. And we got him, baby. We got him. And then God, Kuroki. I don't even know. Y'all need to do a tutorial for me on Kuroki. Just kidding. I'm looking forward to it. That's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate you so much, Sifu. We are going to rock and roll into giving some money to charity at the end of this month. And yeah, look out for the rest of my Li Ming Hui tutorial, aka every boss on master difficulty. Peace.